Jenny.
Hi, Keiko.
Today, I'd like to ask you about current situation. This year, I don't get to go on a trip. My business is not going anywhere. School is still closed and it will be homeschooled. Feels like this year 2020, nothing is moving forward. I had a grand scheme of plans, great ideas. I wanted to make it manifest, but nothing is working. And then you mentioned last time I talked to you something about sacred pause. Could you please share what that is?
Good question. Well, you're not alone, Keiko. Our whole world is in absolute transformation. And there are many different ways of looking at it, but truly, we've never been here before. When I think of this from the voice of the earth, I hear a sacred pause. And what I mean by that, it's the earth is asking us to stop because she's in process of balancing herself out. That we have become so imbalanced. What we're doing to the earth and what we're doing to ourselves and what's happening to each other and what we're doing to the world has to stop. And it's not going to, in many cases. Many people are going to continue to destroy the earth and hurt the environment and tell lies about the government. That's going to continue. But if we, each of us, just took a moment and said, what is the sacred pause inside of me? What is my soul wanting to tell me? If I stop for a moment, and it keeps coming back to being present and grounded. Because if I'm willing to be present and grounded, then I will be able to listen to this sacred pause. Because in nature, for the seed to grow, it must be in that deep place, that moist earth, and it's in its pause. For life to happen, it stays in this pause state, this place of resonating a deeper truth within us. And then we begin to rise. We begin to bring the awareness of who we are, what's next, into the awareness. Like the plant begins to grow into the light. Nature teaches us that. When we look around and we recognize everything must have a pause, must stop at some point and slow down so that it can realign and transform, so that it can be risen or grown or come through again. So the sacred pause is exactly coming back to what we said before, taking a moment, being present, knowing that in my moment of being present, I'm getting grounded so I can pay attention to that silence, to that place inside of me that says, I don't know the answer yet. But if I stay here and I listen, then the answer will rise, just like the seed rises to the light as it grows. So we will talk a lot about that because what's happening on our planet, my work has always been this, to guide people back to their soul because you already have all the answers. And in bringing you back, guiding you back to your soul, I guide you to a place of silence, which I call the sacred pause. And in that place, you'll begin to hear the frequency. We cannot hear the frequency or feel the frequency of our soul unless we align with that sacred pause. And then the message, who you truly are, begins to come forth. And then you say, of course. What comes out of that sacred pause is, of course, I know that's who I am. And then that's going to guide you as we go through this transformation on earth. That information will be your guide.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you, Keiko.